Hi pilots and co-pilots, welcome to tonight's little flight. Today I'm going to be flying the Cessna 172 default aircraft you can see here in X-Plane 11. Looks absolutely stunning. I've totally ignored this plane for the last few weeks. Of course, just thinking, oh, it's just a Cessna, I want to fly much cooler aircraft. And it was doing the flight school activities in last week's videos that made me actually realize this is a pretty cool Cessna, and in the last couple of days I've been flying this and I've totally fallen in love with it. You can see that the modeling here, the detailing is something rather special, and it seems to fly very well. I mean, I've never actually flown a real world Cessna. I've done no real world flying, but for me it's a whole new challenge. It feels alive. I can understand why people go flying. And I'm having an absolutely a real blast flying it. So I figured today I'm going to do a little flight. The other week I flew from Victoria up to Nanaimo. This is my kind of home area of the world. And last week the person who's done a great little scenery for Nanaimo has updated it so there's no more trees at the end of the runway. So I figured that this time around I would fly from Nanaimo back to Victoria, enjoying the autogen scenery that Canada has to offer. No Ortho for XP on this flight, so come along for the flight. So here you can see I've got SkyVector loaded up. The flight I'm going to do is so small that on this map in SkyVector you can see actually fits on the one page. We're going to go from Nanaimo past all these absolutely beautiful mountains, islands and the water, down to Victoria here, and we could just do it as a direct route. There is actually a VOR here, so maybe I'm just gonna go via that. There we go. So if I look at our flight plan here, yeah, there's nothing. I'm going to program that into the GPS anyway, just for a bit of guidance. And then we're going to fly VFR down to Victoria. So come along for the flight. Okay, so now I'm inside the Cessna. I've got X camera set up. I'm not using my head tracking software today, so you won't feel sick while I'm doing this. Let's just get this plane started up and ready to go. Okay, beacon on. Everybody know we're about to start the engine. Okay, a little bit of throttle. Okay. Bit more throttle than that. There we go, we've got the engine running now. Okay, I probably should have used the fuel pump to prime the engine first, but never mind. Strobe on, nav on, taxi on. Okay. Now comes the fun. Oh, avionics. That would help, wouldn't it? Let's get that out of the way so I can see the button. Avionics on. Now outside temperature's 14 C, so we're alright for high-top heat, I think. It's not going to be very warm at about. I'm going to fly at about 3,500 feet, heading up to Victoria. I'm down to Victoria. Oh, I don't actually need to program this in. I guess I still have the route in there from when I was messing around earlier. So let's just look at my flight plan. Yeah, look, CYCD to CYYJ. Okay, 29.9 nautical miles. Not exactly a big flight, but we're just doing a small flight tonight. Okay, it's just what else should we do? Okay, 1200 with that. We should put that on. We want to score 1200 for any air traffic control that's following us. Okay, turn the flight plan bit off. I want the visual. No. Yeah, doesn't want to reconnect. Activate it. There we go. Okay, we've got lights on. Let's just have a look out the window at this delightful little airport. I'm in the area which is the flying club right at the moment. You can can see there's the tower over there. Terminals further up. Okay, I'm actually going to be taxiing past that. So, brake off. And away we go. Up and around, I know that. And away we go. I do love this little airport though. I'm glad somebody's created it. I had a dream that I was going to do that, but sadly I don't have the 3D skills to do that. If I'd wanted a database about the airport, I could totally have done that, but I can't do the 3D sorts of stuff. I'm no good with that. Or I could have written them a song as well. Maybe a synth track, but I certainly couldn't do that. So we're just going to head up to the runway. I'll try and keep it straight, but I want to look out the window. So that's actually quite a nice recreation of the terminal. Yep, they rebuilt that just a few years ago, 3 or 4 years ago. That looks really good now. Okay. Ooh. Not looking where you're going. It's not the best, is it? We'll keep going down the other end. Okay. How else does this look? So we're missing a few of the hangars here. Now I know there's a problem loading the scenery that it can't find them. There is actually a mistake in this scenery where the guys misspelt one of the libraries, so the hangars don't show up, but I'm not too worried about that for now. Maybe I'll be brave and go in and edit that much of it. Ooh, I'm drifting all over the place. I still have problems these days with my CH pedals. They're not the dream I thought they would be when I bought them, and I've seen other people who now review them, and not everybody's as nice about them as I used to assume they were, and they have trouble too. I saw some very nice ones reviewed the other day. They're crosswind, I think they are. If I had the money, I'd buy them, but well, I don't. So I'll probably edit a couple of minutes at this flight, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just do some scenery views on our way down there as well. And I'll show you one of the other mapping tools if you haven't seen that before, so you can map onto Google Maps. And we can track the real world landmarks as we go by them. Toe brakes didn't work at the same time there. It steered me slightly to the left. Came around we come. It's a bit jagged, the old... pretty sure it's not this jagged in real life, so... Yes, I'm undervolt there on the engine, running it idle too much. Let's get out onto the runway. I want that. Straight. Give everything a final check. Oop. I'm on the wrong settings. Hold on. That's better. Okay. Taxi lights off. She's... Oh, interesting. I can't turn my landing lights on. I wonder if anybody else has that problem. Well, we're going to do it without landing lights then. Nothing I can do for that. And away we go. And off the ground. See the awesome little airport slipping by. you go. Down towards Ladysmith right now. So I should just be above Ladysmith, I think, right now. Yep, there it is, out the window. I wonder what my passengers would see. Yep. There we are down there, Ladysmith, and back up towards the airport. What a nice day, good visibility. You can actually hear there the more 3D sound effect that you get in X-Plane 11 with a well-mapped aircraft as you turn your head round. The sounds change. I'm going to hop back inside now. Yep, we're on track. Okay. I'll level this off. I'm going to use the... I wonder if I can set that, or whether it's going to stick. I got some, there we go. I got some trim problems there, I think. What does this say? 11 minutes. Not long to go. So I'm just going to show you that mapping tool that I also run some of the time. So let's just move that down here. Okay. So you can see it looks like a quite familiar Google Maps, and if you've ever seen those, so I can do that. I can look at satellite. Some of you have probably seen this in my other videos, but I like using this, so I can figure out where I am compared to things on the ground. Zoom out. So therefore I know that's Thetis Island. Yeah, over there. And that's Valdez and Galliano in the distance. You can see them running down the middle, and then there's the coastal mountains in the distance, which I have to say do look fairly realistic. That's pretty cool. And then what else do we have here? We're going to be coming up onto sort of Spring Island soon. And there's Vesuvius where the ferries go in. Yeah, heading across Chemainus right now. We're literally right above Chemainus. So it won't actually be too long till we're there. So I'll just take that away now. Now we can carry on flying. But I love using that on VFR flights now. I was never interested in general aviation and VFR flying with aircraft in flight sim. It just didn't seem realistic at all, but look at this. I love this. Even the air effects pretty good. Bit of shearing on the graphics on my screen, but it's not bad at all. now. I'm still on autopilot at the moment, just so I could look around. And I felt the need to do a summer's day because we've had some horrendous weather here the last few days. About 10 inches of snow followed by 30 millimeters of rain. Now you can see there are still some, I don't like the way that the water pattern reflects, and I still have this jumping mountain problem. I'm not at all sure what that is, but oh well. Right, let's try and do an approach for, and if we're coming this, let's see, where are we? I only come this way in and then this way. It doesn't matter. The weather's calm. Okay. Do I have any airport information? Details. Altimeter 29902. Okay. Yeah, everything's good. Okay, let's we can take our altitude off. Everything else is good. Concentrate on my flight. Oh yeah, I got a few trim problems tonight, I think. My joystick. So I'm slowly starting to lose height now. So I should adjust that. I'm not using the GPS now, I've got it on my screen over there. The airport is actually over here. Kind of at 11 o'clock. It's like a beautiful day out over the islands though. Slowly descending. I'm going to cheat and zoom in. Can I see the runway? Sort of. Yeah, we'll have a look on the map just to confirm what we're doing. So I'm coming on this runway here. I'm coming in this direction, so it sounds like we're picking up speed. I've got to just check that. Yeah, got my throttle a bit there. I'm getting a bit high, so let's level up that. Well, it looks like the localizers picked us up, but bit below the glide slope there. This is where I use my newly found and practiced skills from the flight training school with the X-Plane 11. Actually, looks like my engine's a bit cold. I don't know where cowl flaps are on here. Cabin air radios. Anybody else know? Does this thing have cowl flaps? That I've never even bothered to look up. Cabin pull air? No, I don't want air. Don't know. Well, we'll probably get down just fine. Okay, let's focus on trying to land. Just check that my radios are tuned in correctly. 108.7. How about if I do that? Okay. We should be properly on the glide slope in a minute. I could probably try and fly this visually, but let's start slowly bringing us round. Okay. There's the runway. So I'll just keep it at this angle till we cross the glide slope. Set approach flaps, a bit of ballooning there, not too bad. Okay, so I'm coming in and near to vertical on the glide slope, but I'm above the height, so I can drop my throttle substantially now. Go to approach full of landing flaps, a bit early, but will slow us down. Not quite in line with the runway, and we're still high on the glide slope. Let's try and bring that down. So again, the CYYJ Victoria Airport, I downloaded this scenery off of xplane.org, another great free scenery. Okay, we're pretty much in line with the runway, but we're still high. But I'm not too unhappy with that. Gentle down. No, it still has me above the glide slope. Forget it. I'm quite happy coming in like this, I think. There we are, now we're on the money. Oh no, I still think I'm high. Now, I'm a bit off to the right. And a little bit high on the glide slope. Right, and visually now don't need to worry about that. Down we go. Down we go. Let's get that speed down. A nice, gentle landing. I think that'll do. Now, I have no idea. Ooh, I have no idea what that was. Oh, that wasn't the command I thought I was doing. I was trying to bring my map software up. No, that just turned forces and stuff on. I didn't want any of that. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm just stopping for a minute, because that's totally what you're allowed to do. Let's go up to one of these up here. Let's keep going down the wrong way then. I gotta find somewhere to park. You know what, I'm gonna cut the video here and you'll see me parked in a minute, because nobody wants to see me bumbling around the airport. I think I'm gonna go across there and park up somewhere around here. See you there. Like with the magic of TV, I just skipped some time and here you are. So here's the Victoria Flying Club. Looks like there's plenty of other planes abandoned out here, so I'm going to do the same. Just below the tower there. That looks as good a point as any. There we go, and we're stopped. Park brake is on. Okay. Should probably have turned that off when I land. Can't remember the rules on that. Okay. Flaps up. Okay. Nav off, strobe off. Kill the engine. Turn the beacon off. I should probably have turned my avionics off first. I'm sure somebody will let me know about that. Okay, magnetic. Oh, no. Wrong way. Okay. I can hear everything spinning down. Yep. It's off. We're at the airport. That was a nice little flight. Thanks for joining me. Check out my other videos. Subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment. Like the video. Just let me know that you're watching. Thanks for coming along for the ride tonight.